can't even do that because that's. I was
Do
about to
what?
say, what's up? What's up? Can't do that. What up, strangers? Greetings. I'm Britt.
And I'm Dee.
And welcome back to another episode of
It's a Strange World After All.
The podcast where we discuss true crime cases, the supernatural, urban legends, conspiracy theories, occasional movie reviews, and all of the things that keep the world strange. Speaking of movie reviews, if you have not listened to Sleepaway Camp or Prom Night or any of them, but specifically Sleepaway Camp since it's the newest one, get your motherfucking life because it's good.
That's funny. Yes,
you
please,
too.
please.
Because I know you haven't listened to it.
You don't gotta put me out there like that. You don't know that. I could have listened to it. No, but you don't know that.
I knew you hadn't listened to it because I know. The only reason why you heard it, some of it was because I was playing it in the car.
Were you? Oh, that's the one you were... Okay, yeah. So technically, I kind of listened to it. It's not... Okay. Two things. One... What you say?
I said,
you said you don't care. Anyway, no, two things, even though I'm like way behind, so I can't use that as an excuse, is like I like to binge listen.
Mm-hmm.
So I get behind on purpose.
Which I know some people do.
Yeah. Second, like I've said before, I hate the sound of my voice. So there's that.
That's how you do it. It's me playing the world's tiniest violin. Don't nobody care about your voice.
Some people might.
Why would you want to do it? If you do, know. This is my thing, people. If you don't like your voice, why would you do a podcast?
Because that's what I want to do. Just because, and then I'm like, it's us. We already know what it's going to be about. We're doing, we're recording it.
It's still funny. I actually, though, do listen to them just to make sure I didn't fuck anything up in editing. That's why I go back and listen to them in the first place. But to me, they're good enough to where you can listen to them, and get your life.
I listen, but then for me, when I do listen, I listen to critique myself.
Oh yeah, that too. That's another reason why I go back. Yeah. I go back and listen to be like, because some of them first episodes, y'all, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself. And I was like, why was I reading like that? We used to be high as hell too, though, so that's a caveat.
Oh,
but in some of them, I'd be like, the podcast where we discuss true crime cases. I'd be like, spit it out. I went back and listened to something, and I was like, oh my God, I hope at this stage that people are starting from newer episodes and going backwards, because what in the hell?
That's funny though, because we did used to be like high.
Zooted.
But it's fun. Hey, you gotta enjoy it.
It is. And then the fact that the kind of the format, I guess, is saying the details and then talking about it, that it's not like if it was like that the whole time, I'd be like, we're gonna have to delete those episodes. But
yeah. In today's episode, we discuss Dennis DuPue, a man who brutally murdered his wife in April of 1990.
Dennis DuPue. I never heard of Dennis DuPue. I had heard, it might have been from you, that there was something that inspired. Well, I can't even say it. Anyway, I had never heard about Dennis. Well, no, I can say that he inspired a pretty popular horror film. I'll say that. I had heard that, but I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I told you about it because I saw it on Unsolved Mysteries, because that used to be my show. But yeah, that's where I saw it. And then because of course they didn't mention it because it was years before the movie came out, but I saw the episode after the movie came out and I was like, this looks familiar, and I Googled it, and That's when I was like, oh, okay, so this is where they got it from.
Oh, look at you. Good investigative work.
Yes. I need to be a private investigator.
Girl, we can start when I come here officially. We can start a PI. Be like, girl, I hate to say it. Your man is cheating on you. I caught him.
Dang, why I gotta be that? Why we can't
I don't know. I didn't want it to
investigate
be
other
death.
stuff?
I didn't want it to be
Oh,
death. Be like, he said he was
I
going to
kind of
7-Eleven
did.
for a big gulp, but he came up empty handed. He was not at 7-Eleven. No, we can do everything. We can do everything.
Okay.
But yeah, let's get into it. Marilyn Lee McClanahan was born in January 1941 and was raised in Detroit, Michigan. Marilyn worked as a counselor at a high school in Coldwater, Michigan. She had been married to Dennis DuPue for over 17 years, and they had 3 children together. Dennis and Marilyn's marriage began to fall apart over time.
Dennis was controlling and demanding. He didn't like that Marilyn was active in the community. Sir, like why?
He's probably had a low self-esteem. When you are
I
insecure
can see
like
that.
that.
If you see how he looked. Yeah.
Oh
I mean, well,
Lord.
I take that back. I don't like to talk
No, you
about
don't.
people's
No,
looks.
you don't. You don't take it back.
Have you seen him yet?
I seen them.
Google him
I
right
seen what
now.
he looked like. Let me Google him again. But I'm pretty sure I
Please.
seen, because I saw her. Dennis DuPue.
He is very I'm not gonna
Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh wait a minute. Hold on.
what?
Is this what he looked like when he was a kid? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold
I'm
on.
talking
Wait a
about
minute.
look at him while
Older
he was
him.
married to her. Yes.
Because
I didn't see a younger
young Dennis DePue was alright.
He
Young
looks
Dennis.
like, you remember Men in Black, the dude that was the alien? You know what I'm talking about? The
I
first
thought he
Men in
wasn't.
Black.
He wasn't. Oh, the. You're saying him older. Look, the Roaches
Yeah.
dude. The Roaches alien. He does.
Mhm.
He does. Young Dennis DePue though kind of look like Macaulay Culkin.
Wait,
He does. If this is actually a
hold on.
picture of him,
Uh,
I see it a little bit. They favor. Have you seen Macaulay Culkin today?
Mhm.
Oh, to me he looked like.
Yeah, I don't see it.
What? How could you not see that? That's okay. We don't have to agree. Wait, I was going to say, but outside of his looks, you also have to think of like the time period too. And like, like how women were treated.
True. But then, like, yeah, because it was the 40s when they first. No, she was born in the 40s. They
No,
were married
yeah.
in the 80s.
Yes.
Okay, I guess. He also accused her of turning their children against him. In April 1989, after 18 years of marriage, Marilyn filed for divorce, as she should. She told her attorney Dennis was trying to ruin her life and wouldn't let her make her own decisions. The divorce was finalized in December of that same year. Good for Marilyn.
Yeah. Do we know, did he have any substance abuse, drinking problems, or did that come up in your research?
I don't think that came up, but he kind of has that look. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Ooh.
But yeah, I don't remember. Hold on, let me see. Because I did this one a while ago. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think anything like that was mentioned.
Okay. Dennis was granted bi-weekly visitation rights, but the children were reluctant to spend time with him. Marilyn had given him access to the guest house, which he used as an office. It was alleged that he used this as an excuse to maintain control over the family. Sometime later, Marilyn changed the locks on the door, but Dennis still found a way to enter the home.
Yeah, she's trying to do the right thing, letting him see his kids. And I mean, even letting him stay, not in the house, but
Giving him access to the guest house.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
But
trying to
of
keep it
course,
healthy.
yeah. But if you give a moose a muffin.
If you give a moose a muffin. You give a mouse a cookie.
A mouse, a cookie. What was the other one?
It's two. A moose and
Oh,
muffin.
it's just the two? Okay. I
Oh
thought it
no,
was
there's
another one.
more. There's more, but then I feel like I don't know. It's neither here
Yeah.
nor there. I was gonna say, but wait, I was gonna say, dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say because I was thinking about him being like why the children were reluctant to spend time with him. I'm feeling like maybe he was abusive,
He
even like
he
mentally
was.
abusive.
I think it was a little bit of both, physical
Okay.
and mental. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say for kids, anything could be going on. Like you literally could have cheated with every woman in the country. I don't know, that's extreme. But kids would still, kids would still be like, no, I
Yeah.
want to see my dad.
Yeah. On April 15th, 1990, Easter Sunday, Dennis showed up to the home to pick up two of their children. Their daughter, Julie, had already refused to leave with him, and their son, Scott, was reluctant to go as well. When Marilyn tried talking to him, he started yelling at her and pushed her down the stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, he continued to beat her while the children begged him to stop. Their oldest daughter, Jennifer, ran to the neighbor's house to call the police. Dennis then picked Marilyn up and told their children he was taking her to the hospital. They never made it to the hospital, and a widespread search began for them.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
unless he just snapped, I don't think that that's like a behavior that would be something, that you would just do on
Mm-hmm.
a whim. That's something that you've been doing for a while. You've been putting on your hands on her for a little while.
Yeah.
Later that afternoon, Ray and Marie Thornton were driving down Snow Perry Road near Coldwater when a speeding van passed by them. They noticed that the license plate began with G as in golf. Is that G? And Z as in Zulu. GC. A few minutes later, as they passed an abandoned school, they came across the same van. The couple saw the man disposing of a white cloth with what appeared to be blood on it.
Minutes later, the van pulled up behind them and rode their bumper for several miles. Later, they saw the man changing the license plate on the van. The passenger's side door was open and the couple saw red stains inside. How close were they to see the blood? Alleged blood.
Oh, I mean, if the windows weren't tinted, you could see straight in that thing.
No, the door was open, but I'm saying like they had to be like right beside them to see blood. Well, right beside him.
I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, I would assume they were like passing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he pulled up alongside, right?
He was already parked, but I guess they were passing him and they were looking as they passed and saw the blood from the open door.
Yeah, and they probably were
Yeah.
really looking for something because they were like, "What is his
Oh, yeah,
problem?"
because they had already saw him
Mm-hmm.
dispose of something. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing the red stains, Ray and Marie went back to where they saw him dispose of the cloth. They ended up finding it, and it appeared bloody with some tissue and bone fragments on it. They immediately found a phone and called the police. So, this is where the movie we were talking about. So, if it sounds familiar, it's because this was the inspiration for the opening scene of the 2001 film Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers,
So,
creepers.
there you go. I was like, because the whole time I was watching that episode of Unsolved Mysteries, I was like, why does this, even the way that they had it acted out on the episode, it was like almost identical to the movie.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
true. Which I know, that there's controversial stuff with the director.
Yes. He's, yeah.
He's
I was
not an
like, I don't want to
alleged
say.
pedophile. Is he a pedophile or what
Because he
was
was
it?
convicted, but
So the not
he served his time and then he got out. So
he's a
pedophile.
I mean, he's a sex offender, though. Yeah, I was gonna say you still.
Yeah.
Yeah, which sucks because Jeepers Creepers is one of my favorite.
Mine too.
And the second one, girl.
And the second one.
I was like, ooh,
'Cause
I
what?
wish I was on that school bus. I know that's fucked up, but I was like, I wish I was on that school bus. Look, wait, hold on. Sidetrack. We're about to get sidetracked, but y'all know us. So, like, when it came out and I used to watch it at home, I used to be like, okay, I like time it to be like, could I have made that run? Remember when they were like, okay, we're going to all run from the school bus, like, out into the field? And I was like, could I have made it? But he didn't want us anyway. He didn't want no ladies. So he was scooping up the men's, if you noticed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I was like, if he did, I wouldn't have made it. I already know me.
Time it out. Just, okay, I got 20 seconds. And then I'd be like, well, if you maybe run in a zigzag, maybe you'll confuse him. Like,
true.
If you just run around in circles. I don't know. Authorities found Marilyn's body on April 16th. Dennis DuPue was nowhere to be found. He had a gun and had withdrawn money from his account to escape the police. Nearly 2 weeks after the murder, the school where Marilyn worked received a letter from Dennis. In the letter, he blamed the divorce and her death on the people at the school. How? Did they put copies of the letter out?
I don't remember seeing copies of the letter, but it was basically like how we said in the beginning, how he didn't want her. He basically didn't want her to work, didn't want her to have friends, didn't want her active in the community. So he's, blaming everybody else for his insecurities. But that was pretty much what the letter was.
Okay.
Dennis also sent letters to friends and family, as well as newspaper outlets, trying to justify Marilyn's death. He sent a total of 17 letters, postmarked in Virginia, Iowa, and Oklahoma. 9 months later, Dennis had settled in Dallas, Texas, under a fake name and was living with a new girlfriend. Sir, you know what's crazy? I was telling Dawn a while back, I was like, it's crazy how when people are on the run, they either end up in like Dallas or even Georgia. I was like, those are like the two main places people go. And I'm like, why?
There was another episode this came up. What episode was it? Because somebody else had fled, I think, to either Georgia
was it, I want to say it was Tika Lewis.
Okay.
Because I think that episode, something happened in Dallas. Because I think they may have like thought she was in Dallas or something like that. Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Georgia, I don't know. For Texas, I would assume maybe because it's close to the border. And so it's like either maybe we're planning to go to Mexico and then didn't, or maybe get as close as possible just in case if you need to go to Mexico, you can. I don't know.
Maybe. Because I was like, Texas, I don't know what it is about Texas. Maybe.
There's a lot of isolated areas, and you can live in isolation. I don't know, child.
Yeah. Yeah, because Texas has like all those like real small towns.
Mm-hmm. So does Georgia, though.
Oh, yeah.
Now that
true.
Now think about it. In March 1991, Unsolved Mysteries. When did Unsolved Mysteries first air? In like the late 80s or early 90s?
I think, let me Google it, because it had to be the 80s.
I didn't realize it was that old. Yeah, I need to go back and start watching.
The episode we did, the Cash Landrum incident, I got that from Unsolved Mysteries. 87.
Oh, okay. So late 80s. In March 1991, Unsolved Mysteries aired an episode featuring Marilyn's case. On the night the episode aired, a woman named Mary returned to her home. Her boyfriend, Hank Queen, was already there. His van was parked in the driveway, which was strange because he normally kept it in the garage. When she got inside, he told her that his mom was sick and he needed to make the trip home.
Mary could sense that something was off but wasn't sure what it was. He asked her to make him some sandwiches for the trip, giving her very specific instructions on how to make them. Mary said that when he left, she felt like she would never see him again.
Later that night, Mary was horrified to learn that Hank Queen was actually Dennis DuPue and that he had just been featured on Unsolved Mysteries. Mary thinks that he was watching the show and was trying to keep her distracted in the kitchen so she wouldn't see it. One of Mary's friends provided police with the Texas license plate number of Dennis's van. This kind of reminded me of Ted Bundy. Is it Ted Bundy? Cause didn't his girlfriend at the time, it was like the description of his car. It was something like that, right? And she was like,
Oh,
"Oh shoot,
yeah.
I think this is Teddy."
Yeah. And there was another case. We haven't covered it yet. What was that man's name? It was on, when Netflix brought back, was it Unsolved Mysteries? Unsolved Mysteries. The guy that escaped prison, he was like on furlough or something. Cause he had it was a black dude. He had like raped a little girl or something, raped and murdered a little girl, and he went to prison,
Oh,
but
why
he was
haven't
like
we
out
done
on
that?
furlough. I don't
I
know.
forgot about that.
I did too. I just thought about that. But like I don't even think they even captured him yet. Cause
No, I
he was
think.
living, I wanna say he was living in California, and he was either I think he was on America's Most Wanted or something. And the woman he was living with recognized him. So that kind of reminded me of that too. But I don't know why we
Yeah,
haven't done that one yet.
that's a good one. Write it down.
Yeah, I got to figure out his name first. But yeah, and then like for her, like she said she knew something was up, but then like for him, if it was me, I would be like, why you just don't want me to make you a regular sandwich?
Would depend on the instructions. What were
Yeah,
the instructions? I don't know.
I don't know, but it had to be like, how specific can you make a
It was like
sandwich?
mayonnaise on one side, mustard on the other side. Fold the turkey, melt the cheese, cut the crusts,
I guess.
toast toast the bread. I don't know. It kept her occupied though, because she didn't see the episode until
That's true. Until he left. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Cause yeah, I would have been like, well, it wasn't us. It was one of them. Cause we would have been like, you gonna eat what I give you. You gonna eat this
Shit,
sandwich.
man. Matter of
Cause
fact,
I'm
come
not
make your own sandwich.
exactly make it how you want to make it. Cause I'm
You
not gonna
doing
be
too
in here all day
much.
making sandwiches.
You doing too much. But then again, I think too, she should be grateful because, like, just imagine, and I'm not even saying this to be funny, but like, just imagine if you have a boyfriend, you're sitting there, y'all watching TV, y'all watching Unsolved Mysteries, and then his sketch pop up, and you
Man.
like, y'all kind of look alike. That's
That's not funny
crazy.
because I know where you going with
No,
that.
but like for real though,
But
like.
I could not imagine that.
Then you gotta play like, huh? No,
That's
I don't think y'all look
probably
alike
up
at
there, like
all.
with one of my biggest fears.
Same is that you'll be with somebody. It's
Man.
me too. Either somebody that's like, yeah, like a murderer. I would say scammer though, but I don't think I would fall for like, and I don't have no money. Like, you know what I mean?
You,
Like,
ne-
I don't know that anybody would scam me, like a
you
Tinder
never
swindler
know.
or something. I don't know.
You
That's
never
not a fear
know.
of mine. No, I'm saying I'm not that dumb though to just be giving, people my money like that. Like your
Yeah.
mama sick. I'm sorry. We'll pray for her. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give you $10,000 though. You know what I mean?
And
But
that is the prayer. Me saying I'm going to pray for her is the prayer.
I pray for
So,
you.
yeah.
But yeah, So
Yeah. So, yeah, because if she would have seen it, I know he would
might
have
have
killed
killed
her.
her.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And then how did her friend get his license plate number? How did they know his license plate number? Did they work at
I
the DMV?
Maybe, or maybe her friend is a good friend. Maybe she rotted out. Maybe she was like, "Look, I knew I didn't trust him. I didn't like the way his face looked. I
I was
wrote
just about to say
it.
he looked.
He looks us. I wrote
Something
it
about his
down,
face don't
girl.
sit right with me. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
maybe. Cause yeah, for her to have the license plate number like that, she knew something. Cause
She
first
was
of all,
like, I
where did
knew
he
he
come
wasn't
from?
shit. I knew he wasn't shit. He looked crazy.
Wait. So Did you see Tony Baker posted
Lord.
his picture on his Instagram a while back?
The Dennis DuPue?
Yes.
Why?
Cause I meant
No.
to send it to you because I had did this one a long time ago, but it was funny because I saw that. I don't know if it was in his stories or if he actually like posted it because I thought I sent it to you, or either I thought I sent it to you, but I guess
Oh, I
not.
don't know.
Cause I forgot what he was saying, but I know I was cracking up because Tony Baker is stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny because he was talking about how he looked. I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Okay.
If it was his post, because I don't remember if it was in his stories or a post, but he did.
Lord.
Okay. 4 hours later, Louisiana state troopers located Dennis and attempted to pull him over. He led them on a 15-mile high-speed chase and broke through 2 police barricades. Warren County, Mississippi deputies managed to shoot both of Dennis's back tires. He made it about half a mile before his van came to a stop.
He should have just stopped. But anyway,
Yeah.
like, what's the point? Like, how far did you think you were gonna go? But anyway,
I mean, I guess he made it through the barricade, so he probably thought he was good.
at about 4 a.m., Dennis fired 2 shots through an open window. Trigger warning, he then turned the gun on himself and took his own life. Dennis was the first fugitive featured on Unsolved Mysteries to have taken their own life. Dennis DuPue died without ever having to face justice. Final thoughts.
I don't think I really have any, just that he was a coward. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, why? Because I wonder, okay, do you think when he pushed her down the stairs that she died then? Because why would he take
Oh.
her and then go on the run?
Oh, D,
And
I
because I
don't
was
know. Has
gonna
that
be
never.
like, why wouldn't he just let her go? Like, I get, like, you know how abusive men are. They don't want you to move on or whatever. But I think I just thought about that. I'm thinking maybe she died when he pushed her down the stairs.
And he panicked?
Maybe. But then where did I was going to say, because he did have a gun on him. Because I was like, did he shoot? Because they never said, like, her cause of death.
That's what I was going to ask, if anywhere you were able to find her cause of death.
Mm-mm. Just that they found her body. So I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand any of this.
Yeah, he was obviously abusive and unstable. So, but okay. Oh, but they were kids. They wouldn't know. I was going to say, wouldn't the kids? Because the kids were there. And he said that he was going to take her to the hospital, but I guess they wouldn't know whether or not she was alive either. So,
Oh, yeah.
because they're just
Yeah.
kids. So, I don't know. But that is actually a good theory, that maybe he didn't intend to even kill her in the first place. He intended to hurt her physically because he's
Yeah.
abusive, but didn't expect her to die. Possibility.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, this one is kind of, I don't think we would really have final thoughts because we know the
Mm-mm.
outcome and we know what happened and we know that he did it. But it's just like, why? And then I wonder how he was with the woman he was with in Dallas.
I don't know. He was living with her though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. I don't know.
And then he had the episode had just aired. Cause I was like, then he had the same van, he changed the license plate. So, but she gave it to the police so they could find him.
Yes, so they
So,
could find it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He should have just left them alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your stomach.
You can hear it. It's
Yes,
crazy. I'm not
strangers,
even.
can you send DoorDash gift cards? Send the baby some DoorDash gift cards.
But it's crazy because I'm not even hungry.
That's your body.
My
Your
stomach
body
just
said.
does
Your body
that.
is like, I don't care what you saying, girl, because we hungry. She ain't hungry, but we on the inside are hungry.
It's been like my stomach has been going off this whole time.
Yeah.
So hopefully you didn't pick it up.
It'll be fine. But yeah, I agree. No, not really any, because there's no really any theories. So that is all, folks, for Dennis DuPue. That's all we got.
Please follow us on Instagram at It's a Strange World Podcast, Twitter at Pod Strange World, and on Facebook and TikTok at It's a Strange World After All. Also, if you are listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and like the show, please go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. And if you're feeling extra strange, please write a review. Please and thank you.
Yes, we would love to hear from you. What did you think of this week's episode? Also, if there's anything else in the world of strange or true crime cases that you would like us to cover, let us know. If you have any personal stories involving true crime or the supernatural, we would love to have you on the show and share them with our listeners. We are doing movie reviews of the horror, thriller, slasher, and true crime genre. So if you have any movies or documentaries and want to hear our uncensored, unsolicited opinions on them, you can email those submissions to itsastrangeworldafterall@gmail.com or DM us at any other social media platforms D mentioned. Even if you just want to say, hey, sexy ladies, we will be here. We will be here.
Why? Thank you for tuning into another episode of It's a Strange World After All.
Thank you, as always, for keeping it strange with us.
Thank you.
See you next time.